Okay, so for the first step of this project, we're going to work on value scales and using complementary colors to create a darker value for a certain color. So, for example, this red, I added a little bit of this green and got a darker red. And then I had about a 50-50 mix between the red and the green, and I got about a gray, dark black kind of shadow. And then again with this one, I had a little bit of red, but mostly green, and then completely green. And so you see the value scale of the spread. Alright, so the dimensions of the spread, or the scale, is ruler thickness and 5 inches. So I'm going to make a mark every inch till I get to 5 inches. And then I'm going to draw a line making the top. Okay. Then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to go put my ruler on a little bit past the 30. Coming over here. 18.5. Pretty close. Now I'm going to turn it around and make sure that it's 5 inches wide. So I'm a little small by 1/16 of an inch or so. So then I'm going to mark off 1 inch blocks. So once I have that all together, I'm going to then draw my value scale separating lines. So there you go. So I have a 5 inch grid, right? By ruler thickness. So then when we're going to apply our color, try to keep in mind that we always want to keep going the same direction, just in like some of the tricks in one of the other videos on our slides. So I'm going to go sideways because I think that's a little easier. So I just want to go real light. Honestly, you can just keep going this whole way, all the way to the 4th one. Right? Because we have a little bit of red in this one, and all the other ones have red in it also. So, and this is the only one that only has green. Then I'm going to go with my green and do the same thing. So I'm not pressing extra hard, I'm just keeping it pretty even. Just going back. So I'm going to start with the red side, and so then I'm just going to go back and I'm going to add another layer. So I'm putting more pigment into the tooth of the paper. This time, I'm only going to go into the top 3 boxes, because I only should have a little bit of red in that 4th box, closest to the all green. Okay? And so, you just keep on layering on top. So right now these two look pretty much the exact same, right? Because haven't added more green into this box. So I'm gonna go back my green now. start layering that. I'm always going the same direction as I started. Alright, so now we're starting to see a little bit of a separation between those two. So we're getting closer and closer. I think I need to separate these two a little bit more, so I'm going to go back in and add more red. Start up here. And then the same thing with these two. They're close. Obviously you can tell the difference, but make that a little bit more distinct. Go back in with some more green. So I'm continuing to layer more and more on there. Going back. Might be able to add a little bit more into this green spot. Go back to my green. Okay. See that value scale? That's what we're looking for.